What's going on, guys? FIFA Cars here, and today I'm going to be showing you all the mods that I've done this thing, and also my dad has done because he used to own it before I do. And yeah, let's go to it. Alright, so we got 33 tires with meth hood race wheels on them, black. And then we got my last video. I made this mesh grill. Well, I ordered off of eBay with the help of my dad. We put it on there, which it's not fully on there right now, but we got license plate covers. You know, they're just TRD ones, whatever. But right here, we got my light bar with these light bar protectors so they won't fade from the sun when I'm not using. Right here, we have an antenna delete. Right now, there's just like a little plug here. I want to get rid of this whole thing entirely, but that might be when I get fiberglass panels that would stick out more. And right here, we have these rock sliders, like guards. They're pretty good. They help from like rocks like flicking up and stuff, and they're just like a good kind of like step stool. They're heavy duty. Here's the grill up close. Turned out really nice. The only thing we haven't done is we haven't really like glued this and get the right tabs because they kind of broke off. But right now it's kind of just sitting there. And I spray painted this tow hook and like cleaned it up because it was kind of beat up. And I spray painted it red to show it more, just like so people will know where to tow it if it ever gets stuck and I don't know, an awkward situation will happen. Anyway, we have these upper control arms. I don't remember the brand. They're probably some like cheap one with Bilstein shocks and springs. And also, I don't know if you can see it, these are upgraded brakes, bigger brakes, I think from like a Tundra Tacoma. So they're not like drum brakes, but I think the back ones might be. Up here we have a, I think tune rack. It used to say it right here, but I respray painted it and put some stickers on it and made it look nice. On the back bumper we have these cool lights. I think that's the brand right there. It's something my dad did a while back that worked really nice. And this light right here, this is part of my underglow light system thing, which I will show you later, but I remounted it right here, one of the other later videos. And also a tow hitch delete because that thing was very heavy and I never used it. And also right here is this 4runner decal that went over the third brake light. That turned out really nice, which the spoiler is off right now because I still haven't finished this thing right here, unfortunately, but I will put back the spoiler hopefully in this episode. Right here, these new door rain guards because the old ones are just like falling apart, so I have a video on that if you want to check that out. I have them on all 4 doors. In the inside, we have these racing seats that are Mercury. They're $150 a pair, which I got a really good deal on OfferUp. We have these very nice racing harnesses that we got gifted to us, but they they unfortunately are expired for like race stuff. So yeah, I mean, we have the regular seatbelt still with TRD neck things. We have the light bar, and one of them is for just the underglow, which I think is this one. And then also the fan right there, which here's the fan up close, the Mishimoto fan. It's really nice, pulls extra air into the radiator. I mean, one's for the backlights. Yeah, which the reason why these wires all messed up is because we're gonna put these gauge pods right here, 3 of them, like different temps, and that's why the handle's gone. Anyway, we have this nice Alpine radio with Bluetooth, and you can plug in your phone right here. So it's a good setup. And also we have these charge ports that work nice, and this little extra one right there you can plug into here. We have a fire extinguisher mount right here for safety reasons. You never know when you need it. And here's the gauge pod on the floor. It's like a whole setup thing. And then obviously we have Dickies floor mats on all the sides. And then we have this whole harness system that's for end to end and then goes down. So like that, straight to right here and then down below. And then what's holding these seats up are these brackets. I have a video about these, which part of the seat, so if you want to check that out. Very nice. And here is part of the whole electronic system wired right here. I put these patches up here recently. They're kind of nice. They're just like Velcro. I'm not gonna put too many. That's probably the limit, because I see people where they put too many over their headliner. It looks bad. So I just wanted to put some ones that are, you know, brands that I use, which we'll get to later. Underneath, we have a Magnum Flow exhaust system, which it does need a cat, because I mean, I usually watch it on register. But anyway, here's another part of the underglow light. There's a one on the other side as well. Other angle of the Bilstein shocks with, I think that's just the stock drum brakes right there, but yeah. And then also here's the upgraded ones in the front. Under the hood, it's pretty much almost stock with just like a newer battery with a battery mount, keep it in place. We have everything mounted, all the lights and stuff like right here, and just like a new gas cap. Here's a better look at the fan right there, really nice. And then we have this light right here that you just turn on from the inside. And we just got some stickers I put there. Well, not all of them, but looks nice. We got upgraded injectors too. I just forgot the brand, but you can see them right there. So this is not everything that I've listed, because there has been so much done to this 4runner that I just forgot. So I'm gonna put some images on screen of what my dad did when he bought the car originally from his friend for $800, which was a crazy deal, but it was bone stock pretty much. So show some images on screen of what he did pretty much. Oh, I forgot to mention just another small thing, which is a new armrest, which was like 10 bucks, surprisingly. But yeah, the other one was just like completely cracked. So all right, so remember this shed from a couple episodes back? I don't know if I showed it to you, but it's a shed that had a whole bunch of old car parts and stuff from the previous owner that he let, you know, because some of it we can use, like maybe they're not these lights. But anyway, I want to take out all this stuff, because these right here, they're like big storage boxes. There's 2 of them we were trying to sell for $60, but they've been just sitting on offer for like months and no one really wants them, and they're kind of beat up. So we're just gonna cut them up and take what we can off of them, like these brackets. So yeah, I want to make this into like the shop, like this, like a wood shop or like a man cave. So I'm gonna try to move this stuff out. But yeah, all right, check out these old Hot Wheels me and my brothers used to play with. I mean, I went through this before because there was kind of some rare ones in here, but I don't think there's any more rare ones. I don't know. Kind of cool though. Alright, here's the progress that I did so far. Got those 2 big things out and the pallet load, which I'm planning to cut up or fully get rid of, because it's all right wood. I can make some stuff out of it, because I mean, I have some wood shop experience. I took 2 years of wood shop. Anyway, yeah. Alright, here's what it turned out so far. It turned out pretty good. So my dad wasn't planning on refurbishing these old bikes from like the 50s or 60s, but he says he doesn't really have time, so he's gonna sell them. So I don't know when he's gonna do that, but they're pretty nice. You know, they're not too rusty, I don't think, and obviously gonna be repainted. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And he also has a third one. That's a 3-roller. It has 2 wheels on the back and has a little cart. So yeah, but this turned out pretty good so far. Yeah, it's just like one day's work. But now we gotta cut up all that stuff. So yeah, but pallet wood's the easy part. Those, I don't know. I might have to just leave on the side of the road, but yeah. Alright, it's the next day. I don't have much time, so I'm just going to show you the parts I'm planning to put on this summer. So we have these gauges for oil pressure, volts, and what says water, but I could just make that like different ones. So that's going to go in the gauge pod, and then in here, these are just blind spot markers, but I want to clean my car first, but it's kind of a crappy day out, pretty cloudy. And then here we have a shut off switch right here, and then the key, you know, these kind of keys go in there, but you have to get all the wires and stuff for it, and that's going to be annoying because this comes with almost everything. This only has the the switch. So yeah, and then also I have some other, well, a lot of these are like parts you need to put back on, or spare parts like the tail light. But yeah, and this is just carbon fiber from a couple episodes ago. I don't know what to do with yet, but anyway. All right, so I was going through this old Medikit I had in my car, which, I mean, it's from 2018, and I just realized a lot of it expired a couple years ago. So some of this is still good, like, you know, this obviously, gauze, but and all these band-aids, but this stuff I'm probably gonna throw away. So yeah. All right, so I just looked at everything. These expired in 2023, so yeah, all that's going away. This is probably fine. You know, these I don't know. For now, I might just throw them away as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't really. I'm glad I looked before I used any of this if I ever needed to. But yeah. And that's gonna wrap up the video. In the next video, I'm gonna go to the Automotive Painting Museum, so hopefully I get some good footage of that. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.